Ooh, what's poppin', T-Subs and Squad? So, y'all know earlier this week I have touched lightly on the Ryan Henry situation as it pertains to him boning a sick friend's baby mama, right? I touched on it here. There, I really didn't feel no need into I never really thought about doing a real tea talk about it, but I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about the situation, and so I just decided to get up here and say how I feel. And feel why we need to cancel not only Ryan's Last, but also that tired and overdone show, Black Ink Crew Chicago, with the same tired ass hoes, with the same tired ass storyline, doing the same damn thing, which is absolutely nothing but being tired, delayed, and through. Much like Ryan is in his explanation for why he did what he did to his best friend's baby mother, who just so happens he's the godfather of their child, which in my opinion makes it even worse. So this came from BET.com, and it says Black Ink Crew star Ryan Henry admits to having an affair with his best friend's ex. An affair, y'all. I hurt people that I care about so badly, they have in parentheses, so I'm assuming that's probably what he said. So it reads as thus. Rumors have been swirling about Black Ink Crew Chicago star Ryan Henry's alleged affair with his best friend Anthony Lindsay's ex and the mother of their child. Apparently, the rumors are true. Taken to his Instagram live on Sunday, October 17th, Ryan admitted he had a sexual relationship with Lindsay's ex, Nina, and wanted to take accountability for his actions. He explained that details surrounding the situation and who was involved was dealt with about 2 weeks ago, despite it only recently coming to boil on social media. I hurt people that I care about badly, Henry said on IG Live. I disrespected myself and my family. Ryan continued saying his depression played a role in how he handled the situation. According to him, it kept him from being honest about what had happened. Just to be clear, I'm not the victim in this, he continued. Everybody that surrounds me was. This particular moment is definitely not about me. It's about me apologizing publicly because so many people will feel that I didn't say anything, or some people will feel that I didn't care. Additionally, Ryan says that before the affair came to roast on social media, he and Lindsay, along with his ex and Henry's ex, all spoke about the situation. I've apologized to Anthony. We talked, he said. We talked a lot after this happened. Y'all just got it a little bit later. Seeing everything Ryan Henry has to say about what went down and his apology below. So if it'll let me play it, this was on the Shade Room. I'm about to play to y'all what he had to say.
Last week, it came out that I had slept with a friend of mine's ex and also the mother of his child, which happened to also be my godson's mother. That was true. There were situations where that happened almost about 2 years ago, and then more recently, within the last 2 months. And then y'all got this last week, and it's been seemingly as much as it was coming out repetitively that I wasn't saying nothing about it and that I didn't care. That wasn't the situation. That's far from what it is. I think literally when y'all got the information, I was in Vegas. But one big part about that is that, myself and all the parties involved, we had talked. We had talked because this had come about a week and a half before that.
Okay, now y'all just gonna have to wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all can catch the rest of his tired ass apology on the Shade Room. I'm not about to go down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, y'all got lucky. Hold on.
It came out. So between myself, my friend, the woman involved, my kid's mom involved, and then some of our other friends, we had all talked. It was a bigger situation that was going on throughout that whole last week and a half. So, we had all talked. Most of y'all know, especially from Chicago, y'all know Anthony and I as, friends. Some of y'all know us as brothers. Y'all know us as friends for a long time. So the weight of this situation, for what it is, was just heavy. It was heavy, but we dealt with it. I think the main initial purpose was that when y'all got it, I was still in Vegas, and it was coming out day by day by day on blogs about this, and I didn't say anything. I wasn't addressing it. To y'all understanding, we had already addressed it. So between myself with my depression and how that goes, when we were in these situations off of each other, and like I said, just given the situations, with us being friends, it only allowed me to limit myself for what, I could reciprocate from what he was given and what I could receive, because we had these things over us. It's not from the outside view and from clickbait, like, if you from Chicago, you know how close we are, how in tune we are, the situations of us and, our relationships and what we go through. So, I could only give so much back when I'm holding something over me for somebody that I love, and it's like, man, I got to get this out, so it's only going to be that somebody said, this definitely defines you, I guess. Yeah, so just to be clear, I'm not the victim in this. Everybody else who surrounds me was. This particular moment is definitely not about me. This particular moment is definitely not about me. It's about me apologizing publicly, because so many people will feel that I didn't say anything, or so many people that I felt that I didn't care. This is about me apologizing publicly. If y'all feel like I've apologized to Anthony, we talked a lot after this happened. Y'all just got it a little bit later, so we talked a lot. So people to think that I didn't apologize to him for my mishaps and my mistakes, we definitely talked. We talked as friends, we talked as brothers, we talked as family for what I did and for what situation I was in. So I definitely spoke on that. When it releases, y'all not going to get it like that. So this is me publicly letting y'all know that I did apologize to him. Apologizing to y'all for being able to get something like this, no matter how far the mess up is.
All right. That's really the end of that. Y'all lucked up because it wasn't too far gone. And the shade rooms, messages on Instagram and all that. This is how I feel about the whole situation, and then I'm just going to be done with this from now on. We need to stop using depression as an excuse. Like, I get it. I understand it. I never had depression, but my mother did. She suffered with depression for a long time, and I know how depression is. Depression never made my mama go out and sleep with her best friend's man. Okay? Depression never made my mama do something like that, but then feel like I don't have to apologize right now. You understand me? And the issue that I have with his apology is, are you apologizing because you really feel bad for what you did, or are you apologizing because people is eating your ass up? And because you're now a public figure, what you do matters. This is what you signed up for when you signed that dollar line to have this Black Ink Crew Chicago air to us every Monday, then Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on VH1. You understand me? So that's my whole issue with his apology. And another thing, he talks about how close they was and how much he loves him. Well, then why would you do that? Not only why would you do that to him, why would you do that to the person that you was with? Why would you do that to that man? And why would you do that knowing that you're the godfather of his child? You're not only lying to him, you lying to that child too. Like, and it gets me about how people can be so selfish and so foolish and so cruel, and how they can only think about themselves. But then once the repercussions happen, then it becomes, oh, well, he and I talk. Let me tell you something. Anthony ain't got no real friends. Because if I was personally friends with Anthony and I found that out, let me tell you something, Ryan, I would have ran you over with a Buick. Do you understand me? You would have been laid out, stretched out on this goddamn concrete by me running you over with my Buick. You deserve a Buick, okay? You don't deserve a Kia. You don't deserve a Cadillac. You don't deserve a Mercedes. You don't deserve an Acura. You deserve a Buick. For your level brand of fuck shit that you got going on around here, Ryan, get your damn life in order. Get your life in order, Ryan. We need to stop using depression as an excuse, stop using mental illness as an excuse, and take full accountability and responsibility for what you did. You was wrong as two left shoes. He was a friend of yours. He didn't deserve it. This man setting up, laying up, fighting for his life, taking chemo, and you too busy running around laying however many inches of dick you got into his baby damn mammy. Anthony, you're a much better man than I ever be. Lindsay, Anthony, Lindsay, whatever your name is, girl. You's a much better person than I will ever be. Because there's no way and there's no excuse for what Ryan did. There's no excuse good enough. If that is a homeboy, listen, I would have accepted it better how you did that to your neighbor. Or had you did it to one of your ex-employees that you're not cool with no more. The fact that you felt comfortable enough to doing that with somebody that you claim is so cool with, down for you like 4 flat tires. You know, y'all go way back like spinal cords to car seats, stocking caps, and waves. But you didn't mind laying up with his damn baby mama. Girl, that's how I feel. That's how I see it. I don't want no arguments from none of y'all about it. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this story. But that's what I think about it. That's what I gather from it. I felt like the apology, he only gave it publicly because people was eating his ass up publicly. I felt like how nobody really gave a damn about the story. He wouldn't have gave an apology to us or him. And that's just how I honestly feel. And if you're going to do something that you know you're going to apologize for later, why do it? Why do it? Why even risk it? For the biscuit. So y'all drop down in the comments. Let's get the discussion popping. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Those are my thoughts and concerns, and I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.